doing a she venom, and we're gonna do it with latex, but that's a pain in the ass. And the other problem with latex is there's no controlling it. You put it on you, and when I've done it before, it's just, even when we've done it before, when you tear it, you don't know where it's gonna go or if it comes off in one big piece, and it takes forever to dry, so you can't just go reapply it and wait around forever for it to do it. So
like if you pull like one little piece and you're expecting it to stretch really long, you'll be caught off guard because you'll pull it and you'll be like, "Rah!" and it'll just go and already break. And then sometimes they can stretch longer than the others, and it's just really difficult to figure out.
It's like if all your fireworks went off at the same time, and then you're like, shit, we still have a whole show to do. So we were thinking syrup. The only bad things about syrup, unless we use the ice cream kind that hardens, because then it'll stay put. Because the only problem.
No, it only hardens when it gets cold.
I'm gonna turn my air conditioner up.
It only hardens because of the chemical reaction of the cold ice cream.
But that gives me another idea. Ice cubes on the nipples.
Oh my god.
And everywhere else. You just get yourself as cold as you need to be.
Hard chocolate on my boobs.
I can take the racks out of my fridge. Probably 10 minutes and you'll be gonna, because the problem is this looks awesome until you start touching and moving around. It's gonna be all smudged.
So we're not using latex now, we're gonna use chocolate?
That's my point.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying is if you start rubbing around, it's gonna be all smeared and not have that crazy look.
Now it's just gonna look like I'm rubbing myself in shit. And now I'm doing Joe Dirt where I'm like, I got the poo on me. So we have this latex chocolate picture that we are planning on doing, as well as this milk bath image that we're planning on doing, tied into another photo where
it's gonna be a high calorie shoot. High caliber shoot.
Gonna be covered in a whole bunch of crap. So my thing is we only have tonight and tomorrow day.
Yeah.
So like how messy am I gonna get?
Eventually you're gonna want to shower. So.
Yeah. Well, you have to shower between takes because I'm not gonna be covered in chocolate while being an angel. I'm gonna be a chocolate angel.
Or the milk bath, because then we're just gonna have this chocolate milk.
My hair's gonna be all wet, so like.
We'll have to plan this out, because
you may have to pick two and then do.
I don't know how you're not gonna get chocolate in your hair there.
I'm not so excited about the chocolate in my hair.
How do you even know that's a bad thing? It's like cocoa beans and shit.
Which one are we doing tonight? Are we doing chocolate or are we doing milk bath?
Yeah, that would be the only advantage. If that was on there, is you'd be totally covered in chocolate, but then you'd have to put chocolate in places that you wouldn't want on video, and that's a whole other problem. Yeah, I've heard of edible underwear.
We could do that thing like how we did the paint video, how it showed you throwing paint at me and then like me being like, oh, where it was borderline almost a boob popping out.
If we were doing it with chocolate, but then my fucking house is gonna smell like the Willy Wonka factory.
You gotta lock your dogs away because there's chocolate everywhere.
That's a good point too.
Well, it's not 60% dark chocolate. If it's 60% and higher, that's where you get kidney failure with your dog. If it's milk chocolate.
I thought you were talking about me. I was like, I just bought a whole thing of Hershey Kisses.
No, if it's 60% and lower, they're just gonna get a really bad stomach.
We can melt these motherfuckers.
Yeah. It's just funny how I'm seeing like models like with their diets and what they eat and what they don't eat, and then it's like, oh, you can't eat it, but you can cover your whole body in it, but you can't fucking eat it.
No, the only reason they do this, there is other ways to do this with latex and stuff that's less edible. We do this to tease you fuckers.
Can't eat it.
We're like, oh, our next shoot, we want to have you hula hooping with a glazed donut.
I don't trust you, man. You might put me in Central Park and Photoshop the colors of that white, and it's gonna look like pigeon shit all over me.
Sexy pigeon shit for shoot.
If I ever piss you off, you can turn around and get bird shit all over me.
Yeah.
Or I got out of the BP oil spill.